Hello and welcome to the third video. This is the bonus video and it will be going over a little bit more in-depth material and I'll probably be going a little bit faster. Feel free to tag along. If not, just enjoy it for a nice community, but this kind of dives into some cool tricks and features we built into the server. Alright, first one to begin with would be if we go into a voice channel like I talked about earlier. Here we are. Let me hit allow. And I'm going to join it on my phone. So I'm going to hit join voice. Alright, and you should be able to hear myself. Okay. Yep. Now, if I turn it up, that's my speaker volume. If I'm too loud, I can right click and I can actually turn the other person down, which would be my phone. Now there's also an option of muting a person. Now this will, let me disconnect. This will only mute, when you press mute, it will only mute the person on the other end. It will not mute them completely. Everybody else will be able to still hear them. You will be the only one that can't hear them. This can be useful if there's background noise or if there's something really loud. Now, let me pop out of that. Alrighty. So, to show off another command, if we head over to like an open circle chat, we have a few bot commands. And to begin with, we have one called, you've already seen it, Bible bot. And the way you use it is Bible bot and then help. And what this does is it will give you a list of available commands. And so you can do kind of fancy stuff like change the version. Of course, to use it, you can just type in the memory verse and it'll automatically pull it up. But we can just use something like random. So we use plus. And this is going to spit out a random memory verse. Bingo. Alrighty. Now let's go to there's three bots. We're on this. I'll show you the second one. So let's say you're actually in the Open Circle Sabbath School. You do actually have to be in the chat for this to work. And of course, please try to only use the channel that corresponds to your chat. Open Circle, Open Circle. Now, there's another command, and this is called, and you're not calling for help, you're actually just getting a list of commands. So if you come over here, this is a music bot. So if we click here for a list of commands, go ahead, it's fine to go ahead and hit yes. You'll see all these commands, and this allows you to play music. So if we see this, it has a play command, right? So we're going to come back over, and we're going to use the exclamation point because we had to use that. That's exclamation point works with this bot. The plus does the Bible bot. And then help, hit enter. Oh, I'm sorry, I already did that. If we do this play, and then you type in the song you want. So let's say One Faith, right? And so what this is going to do is it just joined the music room and now you should be able to hear this is coming right through the speaker. Pretty cool, right? Now to pause, you're just going to need to say exclamation point, pause, and it's paused. Alrighty. Now you might be, I think you can also hit play. Yeah, never mind. You can just, and to play it again, of course, you could do something like play, right? You can come here and click pause, I think. Nope, okay. And of course, alright, that probably illustrates what this thing is capable of. So, time for the last bot. Now the last bot is a little bit different, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't know how to... Interesting. Alrighty. So, got off track, my bad. If we come up here to announcements channel, now if you notice, you are not allowed to put anything in the announcements. That's just to keep the server organized. We do actually have a bot that automatically posts videos. But if we come over here to this pinned channel, we can click on it. And if you see this, we've pinned a URL. And if you click on that, it will take you to our website. And so what will happen is you'll need to log in, or you might already be logged in. Click on this Adventist Church. And then you can do two things. You can create a poll. Now, if you do create a poll, please make sure to use sparingly. Don't use it, don't do too much. Going back, if we go back over to create an event, which I think is going to be more useful, we can say Alrighty, and then we can also give it a starting time. Now the way this works is you could say something like May 5 at 2:20 p.m. And if you notice, it picked up May 5 at 2:20 p.m. You can also do something like Tuesday, and it'll give you you'll give you time. For example's sake, I'm going to say 1 minute from now. So it's going to be in 1 minute. Please make sure to set a duration. So we're going to let it last for 2 minutes. And then we're going to do description. So tell about your event. You can set colors, you can do images, you can do some kind of fun stuff. You can also play with some settings. But once you're good to go, you're just going to say create an announcements, and you just create an event. Now, if you come over here to back to your announcements channel, even though you can't post, you just create an event. So here's your title. This is what the event is. And anybody can come over and press this RSVP button. If you says RSVP, you check that, and you've RSVP'd, and it'll tell you you've RSVP'd. And you just got a message from the bot directly, and it will help remind you, hey, you have a event. So if we come back over here to the server, alrighty, so that event is going to last for 2 minutes. And I think you can also edit this. Feel free to play around. So you can also say, you can. I think you might even be able to get rid of it. These are some things you might have to play with. Yeah. So the event has started. Yada yada yada. You kind of understand. Let me jump back out of this voice chat. So, that is all I can think of how to use the server. One last thing. If you have any questions, just use the @moderator. What this does is anybody with a moderator, as you can tell, there's only a few of us, you'll be able to, it's called ping. Basically, it'll kind of give them a notification. If you want to message leaders, you could say @leaders, leadership. And lastly, if you need to message an individual person, you could do an individual person, and then you just press enter, and it'll actually give the other person a notification. That is it. Thank you for joining me on this ride. Good luck, and please use the @moderator if you have any questions. We'll help you as much as we can. Anyway, have a great night or day. As you can tell, it's a little bit later for me, but have a great time. See ya.